bring our take, our version of Reload
Let's
on
go!
the Chapter 2 map. And it's called Reboot Chapter 2. It's not called Reload Chapter 2. It's called Reboot Chapter 2. Okay?
Go, chat!
We did have to make a small name change, but I think Reboot sounds just as good. It's dropping today. Right now, I'm going to have a countdown on screen for you guys. It's dropping today. The countdown is going to count down for another hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, but the map could be ready earlier. Hour 40 minutes. As soon as it's ready, I'll let you guys know. But at the very latest, an hour 45 minutes from now, we have the full reload mechanics on this map. Chapter 2 POIs. We already posted some screenshots. I'm going to show you guys some teasers right now. Some behind the scenes stuff.
Oh, crap.
Right now. Have a countdown.
Oh, crap,
right
chat.
I don't know if I can add that countdown to... let me see if I can add that countdown to... the short stream. Oh, I can. Cool. Let me...
W Cypher, let's go.
Let me make that a little bit bigger for you guys. Guys, listen, it is a UEFN map, but I promise you it's not going to feel like your traditional UEFN map. It's going to feel very legit. We did an amazing job with the design, with the reload mechanics, with everything, okay? So it's going to go crazy. It's going to go crazy. Oh my God, there's like 20 donations on YouTube alone. Zip Zone dropped 10. Woodson with the $. Ezan with the $2. Supercell 250. Khaled with the $18. GTX Clan $10. Jennifer with the $10. NZX Clan with $1. Rec with $11. Elite Stream with the $20. Thank you guys. Guys, let me show you guys some screenshots, all right?
Oh, crap, dude. Let's go.
Let me show you guys some screenshots. I do apologize for the delay, but it was 100%. It was 100% worth it. We needed to make sure that it was in a really good spot, and we got rid of like a lot of bugs over the last few days. But
let's go.
Here, let me show you guys some screenshots, okay?
So why Cypher's
Let me
no?
download these right now.
Bro.
These are actual screenshots of the map. Not sure what setting, what graphic settings this is, but it should be medium or high.
Oh, crap. What's the chat?
Let me make a new folder real quick. I'm just gonna drag these. Hold on.
Gosh, please, come on, Cypher! Come on. Stop the build up.
All right, you guys ready to see these screenshots? I'm gonna show you guys early look at the map before it comes out.
Okay,
today.
this is gonna be peak. Let's go.
Yo, Georgie dropped $50. Thank you so much, Georgie, for the $50 dono. Holy crap!
That be in the chat for him.
Zip Zone with the $10. Thank you. What's up, TikTok? Type 1 if you're tuning in for the first time on TikTok. All right, guys. It better not flop. I hope it doesn't flop, bro. It's hard to pull off a Fortnite battle royale like in Discovery. There's not really any successful battle royales that have like over 1,000 players besides Fortnite's own battle royale. So it's a challenge, man. It's a challenge we wanted to take upon ourselves.
Oh crap! Let's
All right,
go,
guys. Are you ready? Let's
go.
take a look at these screenshots real quick. Let me give you guys what you really want. A look at the agency. Where is the agency? There we go.
Oh, there's the agency.
All right, let's actually start from the beginning here, and then we'll just go side.
These
are some in-game screenshots of the map.
Wait, that's Paradise Palms.
Okay, these are some in-game screenshots of the map. It is a remixed mini BR of Chapter 2. So some of the POIs are very, very accurate, and some of them are remixed and look a little bit different for best performance. And trust me, this map has great performance. As big as it is, it has amazing performance.
I'll drop it here.
And it runs up to 32 players. The sweet spot for a map like this is going to be around 28, 27 players, but it can still handle 32, and you won't really feel it too much. We got the shark. This is Coral Cliffs. So
wait,
half Coral Castle, half Craggy Cliffs. I was not going to bring Coral Castle back. You guys know I do not like Coral Castle.
HJ Dugan would be pissed off at that, bro.
So we compromised. We did half Coral Castle, half Craggy Cliffs. Okay?
Oh no, oh no,
like
chat.
it, we'll make a zero build version. It won't take as long to make a zero build version, but we just got to make sure that it works first. Like, we don't want to make 3 different versions of the map, zero build, duo, squads, and all that stuff.
Let's go.
I know a lot of you like to play zero build. Don't worry, this is a test run. If people really like the build mode, we can cook up a zero build version of this map very quickly.
Oh, I thought that was my
Steamy Stack. And we brought the pink water that you saw in the Chapter 2 trailer, but you never actually saw in the actual game. The pink Slurpy water, we added it. It was only in the trailer. So
I think bro is improving Chapter 2 right now.
Steamy Stacks, it's just one silo, so it's Steamy Stack. There will be 3 mythics on launch. 3 mythics. The drum gun, the minigun, and Sky Scar. There will be no NPCs on launch because we want performance to be at the top. But maybe in the future we can work in the NPCs without affecting performance. I want you guys to know something about this map. Real quick. I want you guys to know something about this map. When you're making a map this big, when you're trying to have 32 players in a game, performance is very important.
Wait, good advice.
Trust me, we can make it look extremely pretty. We could have every NPC you want, and you'll have FPS drops, and you'll have ping issues. We wanted to build something within the limits of UEFN that still looks great.
Okay,
and
we're
runs
witnessing
extremely
history,
well. And I think we achieved that. We achieved the perfect balance of performance and having fun things and making it look pretty. That was our goal. The grotto, we have the little grotto. I'll show you guys the mini map. There is the grotto. Hold up. That's not the last one, right?
Okay.
The weather station is now a full POI.
Oh, great.
So
Cypher BK, bro. There's got to be a Cypher reference.
More to the weather station.
Let's go, Cypher.
You might find my book, the Cypher BK book, at the weather station.
W Cypher.
It might be somewhere there. There's a couple Cypher BK flags here. Like this is my drop, okay? So I had to make it a little bit special. But it's pretty authentic to the weather station look, but it has a little bit more to it to make it like a full POI. It's called Summit Station.
Why not
Lazy
Cypher?
Lake. Some parts of it look a little different, but the structure is still the same. The different parts are due to memory. You kind of want to reuse some of the materials to make sure that the memory of the map doesn't go over the limit. But this is a great shot right here. You see the agency in the background, Frenzy Farm to the right, the shark in the distance. It kind of gives you some scale, and also it shows the map and its curves, because the top-down view that we posted, only from the top down, the map looked very flat. The map isn't really that flat. You can actually see that it does have good curves and good structure to it. It's going to be squads. It's going to be squads. But like I said, we're launching with squads build. And if people love it and it retains players, we will work on getting a zero build mode quickly and potentially a duos mode as well. But listen,
why is this finger like that?
In the UEFN business, you got to be careful with your resources. You can't just make 8 maps and they all flop, right? So we got to do one good take, make it sure it's perfect, and if people love it and they want more, we'll give you the zero build version, and we'll do updates, and we'll have our own version of like the Stark Industry. People were asking for Stark Industry. We can't actually add Stark Industry because it's an IP, but we can make our own version and call it something else Industries, even if it's the same shape and setup, you know? So Just like how Fortnite is updating the chapter 1 reload map, reboot chapter 2. By the way, guys, quick. It is called reboot chapter 2. It's not called reload chapter 2. It is called reboot chapter 2.
Oh, it's
We wanted to make sure we were within the rules of Epic Games and naming, and I don't think you're allowed to call a map reload chapter 2. So we changed it to reboot chapter 2. Oni Industries, that's a great name idea. It's a shot of Frenzy Farm. Good shot of Frenzy Farm right here. Is there a grotto? Yes, there is. The little grotto. It's not the full grotto, it's little grotto, but we had to add it. The agency. Why is there more dirt than grass? No, these are, to be honest with you, these are replay shots, right? You're not going to get an authentic look until you actually get in game. In game, there is grass and plants and stuff, assuming you have your graphics turned up a little bit, that will cover the map. So like in the distance right now, you see how the grass is just kind of flat? It looks like there's no structure to it. You see that? That's not how it actually looks when you go there in game. You remember what I said? It's all about performance, right? In the distance, things could get low poly and low graphics, but when you're actually near those objects, the details will pop up. And that's to ensure that when you're playing this, you're going to have high FPS regardless of whether you're on Switch, console, PC, low end or high end. And it's also to ensure performance and ping isn't high. Guys, the performance on this map was really important to us. There's over 1,000 chests. It's a big map, 30 plus players. We had to be very careful with what we added and how we structured things. Trust me, it's gonna run really well. You're gonna be surprised. You're gonna be surprised because there are maps that are smaller than this map that run really poorly. This map runs extremely well. Weeping Woods. It's called Weeping Woodlands. We changed some of the names of the POIs.
I purchased.
Stop eating and explain this masterpiece, bro. I didn't have lunch, bro. I was actually, dude, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm so nervous about today. I've been playtesting this map nonstop with the team. People always say like, Cypher, like, you just pay people to make the maps for you. Well, yes, because I'm a content creator. I'm not a map maker. But trust me, I am in there. I'm in there with them. I might not know how to code. I might not know how to design. I might not know how to play with UEFN, but I'm in there testing everything, giving feedback, like talking with the team every day. I'm in there, bro.
BK is creative director. Yes,
the map will give XP. Obviously, once the XP is calibrated, which will be pretty quick, there will be XP on chests, opening, eliminations, all that stuff, you know. Question about the loot pool. Great question. Chapter 2 loot pool with a few extra things in there. So we got the Chapter 2 loot pool, all the Chapter 2 guns, you know, the rapid fire, charge shotgun, but also the classic pump, you know, ARs, scars. 3 mythic weapons. Let me tell you how we're handling mythic weapons. There's no bosses. We had to make sure the memory and performance was good. When you add an NPC that's like targeting players and stuff, it could add to that. We might add it in the future. We might add bosses in the future, but right now we're going to launch without him. This is how we're handling the mythic weapons. There's going to be 3 mythic weapons on the map. Eventually we'll add in a random chance to get a mythic from the chest, kind of like how Reload has it. We don't have that right now, but that's something we could add in the future. There's going to be 3 mythics on the map. one at the agency, one at the Shark, and one at Little Grotto. Little Grotto is obviously the minigun. Agency is obviously the drum gun. And the Shark is the Sky Scar. There is a special chest at those POIs. A special, like, mythic chest that looks different than any of the other chests. And it takes 10 seconds to open that chest. So, in order to actually get the mythic, you have to make sure there's no one around and you're boxed up on the chest and you have to wait 10 seconds to open it. That way you can't just drop in and immediately just open that chest and grab the mythic for yourself. You kind of have to fight for it a little bit. There's no cars. There is mobility. We have shockwaves, grapplers, bounce pads, launch pads. Those were all in Chapter 2. Chapter 2 weapons plus a few extra ones that people like. Like we added the infantry, mammoth pistol, hammer AR. Kind of like in Reload how there's Chapter 1 weapons with a few extra stuff in there. It's Chapter 2 weapons with a few extra stuff. And we do have Banj Bazooka, Slurp Bazooka, things like that. Slurpy Swamp. You can see the yacht in the distance. It's behind. I think we have a screenshot of the yacht. I playtested the map, and the map feels great. Yeah, guys, we've had a few hundred people over the last few days cycle in and playtest the map. I mean, if you guys playtested and you're in the chat, you can let people know your experience. You can be honest, too. Reload mechanic fully in, by the way. And if you get knocked, you press your interact button to bleed out. I think on mouse and keyboard, it's going to be E for everybody. Even if your interact is a different button, it'll be E. On PlayStation, I think it's going to be square. And on Xbox, I think it's going to be X. It's going to be the same depending on your platform. So when you get knocked, you just press that button and you can bleed out. There's no siphon. But we could add siphon if enough people want it. But we first thing just wanted to launch with what people are playing right now is no siphon. There is minis that drop on every kill and mats that drop on every kill. So when you kill somebody, they drop 50 wood, 50 brick, 50 metal, and they drop 2 minis, just like in Reload. So that's still in the game. But like immediately healing when you kill somebody, we could add that very easily. We just want to see how people are reacting to it right now. Okay, Misty Meadows didn't make the cut. Okay. It's Melting Meadows. It's a much smaller POI. You got to understand we're limited with our space. We're limited with our space. It's still a good POI. It's just a much smaller version of Misty. It's Melting Meadows. How does the zone work? Like normal. Like if you played Fortnite Reload, you know how the zone works there. It's similar. We improved the zone a little bit. Our last zone doesn't close really fast like it does in Reload. It moves a little bit more and it closes slower. So it doesn't feel like you rush into a heal off. We do have vending machines all around the map. There's a gold system. Every chest you open gives you 25 gold. And you can buy big pots and medkits for 200 gold. And when you kill other players, you get their gold, obviously. So you can always buy medkits and big pots. There's vending machines all around the map, even in random spots. Star Wars just dropped $100. Star Wars 99 just dropped $100. Thank you. Armando with the $2. Thank you so much, man. You guys are showing so much love today. Caleb Roy with the member. Wise with $2. Georgie with the $10. Pop Tart $2. UFC only $2. James with $2. Dom with 100 bits. Mythic Gamer 4 months. Nearly 2,000 people watching on TikTok. Guys, if you're watching on TikTok, like the stream. Double tap right now. Like it, and type 1 if you're tuning in for the first time. Aaron with the 7 months. Ender Spirits with the 2 months. Alex gifted a sub. Mr. Bubbles 52 months. Benson Gaming with a prime. Jenna Wildcat with 1 year. Pokemon with a gifted sub. Alex Charlton with the tier 1. All right, let's see. Do we have any more screenshots here? I believe that was my last screenshot, but I do have stuff that I posted on Twitter. I'm going to show you guys the map really quickly. Here's
That's
the map. We
Mini
have
map.
13 named POIs. The Shark, Coral Cliffs, Steamy Stacks, Little Grotto, Summit Station, Melting Meadows, Lazy Lake, Frenzy Farm, The Agency, Slurpy Swamp, Weeping Woodlands, and Sweaty Shores. This map works in game. So while you're playing this, if you press your map button, this will pull up. You will see where you are on the map, and it works as a mini map. On the top right, it's going to be zoomed in, and it shows exactly where you are. The only thing about this is you can't ping the map. Like, you can't click to ping. That's a UEFN bug. That's not like a bug on our end. But if you look somewhere and then you ping, it will ping it on the map and mini map. But you have to look in that direction and then ping. So when you're jumping out of the battle bus, and yeah, we do have a functioning battle bus. Let's say you want to tell your team to land Coral Cliffs. Don't just open the map and then press on Coral Cliffs. It won't actually ping it properly. There's a UEFN bug. Just look at Coral Cliffs while you're in the bus and then click your ping button, and then there'll be a marker on the map. Coral Castle win. We are not adding Coral Castle. We're not. Coral Cliffs, take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. There are vaults, but they're already open. If we add NPCs in the future, like if we make more room for NPCs, we could add vault key cards and whatnot. When is this going to be available? So we are releasing this map today. I have a timer, an hour 25. It might be ready before the timer hits 0. I will let you guys know. So it could happen at any moment. Do you get playtime XP? Yes, you get XP for playing this map. This is Spawn Island, yeah. This is Spawn Island. Is the FPS good for lower end PCs? Yes. That was a very important part of it. Is there more I can leak to you guys early? This is just a pretty screenshot right here, but this is a different time of day. The map is always daytime, so. By the way, there is going to be like a patch tomorrow. There's like some things, just some extra quality of life things that we're adding in, to just make it feel more and more like legit and awesome. But today's update with what we're launching with today, I would say it's like 99% perfect. Like there's going to be very little issues. Now, obviously, it's UEFN. We play tested it with 30 players. Hundreds of people play tested it over the last few days. But it's a little bit different when it's just like 100 people playing the map versus thousands of people. So we'll see. But whatever bugs you guys find, just let us know. We're going to be working. The team's going to be working really hard to make sure that everything gets fixed if there's any. We have a battle bus. It's 32 players max on the map. There's no shakedown. We don't like shakedown. I think for a reload game mode, shakedown's a little aggressive. We're not launching with 0 builds, but if enough people show love to the build mode, we can make a 0 build mode pretty quickly.
Hey,
now
he's
that we made
opening
the build
Fortnite.
mode, we can make a
Let's
0
go.
build mode very quickly. But we have to know that it's actually worth investing more time, you know? Does rebooting end? Yes. After some time, like towards the late game, there will be a 2-minute timer that pops up that says rebooting is ending soon. And then once it hits 0, it's going to say reboots disabled. And then reboots will be disabled. And then, you just play it out. We also have traps in there and launch pads. But they're not like a
Out. Out, meanwhile, where we're at it.
And squads to start. It's like I gotta turn down my settings. I have all my settings on. I'm definitely gonna play the map on like max settings because it looks really good and it runs really well. But for regular BR, I'm just gonna do this. For 1 hour, chat. 1 hour.
Hype.
Could be sooner. It could be sooner than an hour. Oh, I gotta go backwards.